It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It's the Miami Heat taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Here's Leonard. Pass to Splitter. Here's Duncan. It's good.
Well, once Duncan gets the ball, the defense trying to be physical, but Timmy's seen that, what, once, twice, maybe 6,000 times before. Future Hall of Famer still getting it done.
Here's Marley. Outside Hardaway. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Leonard. With the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
With his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Here's Mashburn. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Takes the three. The Heat rebound. And is blocked.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Marley. Pass to Brown. Clock at 4. The rebound by Duncan.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Mourning. He got a piece of it. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 7 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Parker passes to Green. Here's Splitter, defended by Brown. Inside. Here's Duncan. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Parker. Green up top. Pass to Splitter. Back to Parker. Here's Duncan. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Mashburn. Here he goes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Here's Duncan. Hardaway comes with a double. Back to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Marley. Here's Mashburn. Leonard defending. Hardaway with it. Here's Mourning. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Mashburn. Green covering. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hardaway against Parker. Here's Splitter, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A nice shot by Mashburn.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
San Antonio leading. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Miami calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Mashburn, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Marley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 4 on the clock. For 3, Hardaway sinks it. What range from downtown. Hardaway's gone 1 for 2 from deep. It's Parker on the attack. Brown with the block. Here's Mashburn. Here's Marley. And the Heat, another 3.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. And there's the drive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Pass to Brown. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. Oh, deflected. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Parker against Hardaway. Parker passes to Green. There's the triple. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Miami trailing. Here's Crotty. Pass to Marley. Inside. Here's Morning. Here's Austin. And rejected. Parker left side. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Parker's got 6.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Crotty. Excellent D there from Parker.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Pass to Askins. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Green. On offense, here is San Antonio. They lead by 11. Parker outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Pass to Austin. Knocks it loose. Here's Crotty. Here's Askins. Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mashburn. Green covering. Again, the Heat misses. And it's a Spurs ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Parker. It's deflected. Here's Askins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Mashburn. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Parker with it. Give him 8. Pass to Ginobili. This one for 3. Here's Duncan. Tipped. Here's Mashburn. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Ginobili. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Duncan. He's got 6.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Askins. Here's Parker. And it's Miami with a rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Crotty. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. Here's Askins. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Austin. Miami, no good that time either.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside, Green. Pass to Diaw. Here's Ginobili. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here are the Heat now, after the basket by San Antonio. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Mashburn. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody's stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Crotty. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Setting the floor for the Heat. Pass to Marley. Fires the three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now Parker. Outside. Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 7 points.
Boy, if you're going to just hand him this shot, you might as well put a bow on it. Green loves the catch and shoot.
Pass to Askins. Three-pointer, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Askins. Here's Marley. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Crotty. The shot won't fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Green. Blocked. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Into the Heat.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. It's good. He's got 10.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Askins. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They get it back. Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, P.J. Brown. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leonard outside. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brown. Parker against Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway's got 7 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Parker. 10 points for him. Pass to Green. Leonard for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Mashburn. Leonard defending. Right side Brown. San Antonio with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Rebound by the Heat. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Crotty. Parker defending. Outside Hardaway. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They lead by 17. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Hardaway.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. And Leonard drops them both. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like.
Pass to Crotty. Takes a 13-footer. They get the rebound. Here's Mourning. Leonard defending. Mourning misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the shot goes.
From Tony Parker.
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Crotty. Pass to Hardaway. The 3 is up. Here's Mourning. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Foul. Alonzo Mourning. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Thiago Splitter. Shooting 1.
1 shot.
Zero wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Difficult situation for Miami. Pass to Crotty. Now here's Brown. Splitter with a rebound.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Outside Hardaway. Here's Askins. 6 to shoot. Here's Crotty. No good there. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And it's Green off the drive. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Askins. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hardaway. Splitter with a rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Leonard. Outside, Green. Here's Parker. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Parker's got 12.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Brown. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Askins. Now here's Hardaway. Parker defending. Denied by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Rebounded by Mourning. Here's Crotty. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. Green with the defensive effort.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Shots blocked.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. And Leonard drops them both. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Hardaway against Parker. Pass to Crotty. Here's Austin. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Up again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Parker against Hardaway. Here's Crotty. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Marley. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Crotty. Puts up a 3.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
A nice shot by Duncan.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Marley. Leonard defending. Here's Crotty to end the drought. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Ginobili. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 11. Pass to Marley. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And stolen by Hardaway. And he lays it in on the break. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter. So it's San Antonio now. And here's Parker. He's got 12. To the inside. Duncan. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Austin. Shoots over Parker. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
And that one's good. Parker's got 14 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Crotty. Here's Marley. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Duncan. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Hardaway against Parker. Here's the teardrop. Hardaway, no good. Hardaway's got 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Ginobili, no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Here's Austin. Deflected. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss. And obviously, they've taken that to heart.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped. And for the Heat. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Duncan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Mashburn. Green covering. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Parker. Hardaway, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Parker finds Leonard. Into the lane. Blocked. Parker against Hardaway. Mourning with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Duncan. They double him with Brown. Duncan, no good.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Mashburn. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
That shot's good by Parker.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their 3rd quarter drought.
Outside, Brown. For 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Spurs. Parker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Shooting for Miami. Alonzo Mourning. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Left side, Green. Here's Marley. Give him 8. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot, no good. Parker outside. And he can't bank that one in. In transition, here they come. Here's Mashburn. Green covering. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Duncan.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
To the paint. Here's Mourning. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Parker. 16 points for him. To the middle. Pass to Duncan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's Marley. Green covering. Now Brown. Here's Mashburn. Clock at 6. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pass to Duncan. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Now here's Green. 15 points in the game. Here's Marley. Pass to Mourning. Hardaway with it. Brown with it. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Parker. Again, the Heat misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Hardaway. And the bucket is good. Hardaway's got 11 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Heat substitution.
Here's Diaw. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Marley. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Parker. 16 points for him. And that one's good. Green.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Marley. From the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Leonard gets the bucket.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Marley. Green covering. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Leonard. He's closely guarded. Inside. Here's Diaw. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, a unique skill set, a very unique body type, and that's complimentary. Diaw can be a matchup problem inside.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Marley. From behind the arc. No good on the shot. Green with the defensive effort.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Parker against Hardaway. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So both teams making some changes here.
At the line for San Antonio, Tony Parker at the line for one.
Here's Crotty. Pass to Morning. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw strike.
And Miami has possession. Here's Crotty. Pass to Mashburn. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he recovers it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's stolen. Fast break, Miami. Here's Crotty. No good with the triple.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Morning. He's got 10. Here's Mashburn to end the run. He got a piece of it. Leonard, right side. Here's Duncan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. He's so adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Tim Duncan at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Crotty. Here's Morning. He's got 10. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by Duncan. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Here's Crotty. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Askins. Here's Austin. Here's Mashburn. Got it. Good job in the low post. Give him 8.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Parker. He's got 19. Here's Duncan. Rebounded by Mourning. And here are the Heat now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Austin. Count it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Parker, tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Here's Crotty. Parker defending. Pass to Askins. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. That shot's good by Parker.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Crotty. Drives to the hoop. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Spurs running away with this one. And time for And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Aaron Baines, and it's Mills in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. It's picked off. Smith outside. Here's Bowen. Another shot. And he lays it in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Mills. And he banks in the layup.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Grant with it. Pass to Bowen. Grant outside. Here's Bowen. 6 on the shot clock. Smith finds Grant. Now Smith. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Heat foul. Number 22. That's his first personal foul.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Mills. Soft touch off the glass. And Miami has possession. Smith outside. Now Grant. Pass to Bowen. Smith with it. Grant with it. He's guarded by Mills. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. And here's Grant. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Williams grabs the board. Outside Mills. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Bonner. Outside Mills. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Here's Bowen. Checked by Baines. Out to the wing. Here's Grant. Yep, that one goes. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Mills. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the layup is good off the glass. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
That one's good for 2.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Bonner. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Smith passes to Graham. San Antonio with a rebound. Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Bowen. Check by Davis. Out left to the wing. Now here's Grant. Pass to Bowen. Shoots over Davis. It's rebounded by Bonner. And it's San Antonio's ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Mills. Here's Bonner. Can't hit from in close. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Now here's Mills. Outside Davis. Pass to Bonner. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And here's Grant. And here's Smith. Williams defending. The shot from the low post is good. And it's the Spurs ball. Outside Mills. Off target with the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Count that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Bonner. That one drops for him.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Graham. Smith passes to Graham. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
And the Spurs making a change here. Joseph's checked in. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Bonner. Outside Mills. Just 4 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. Joseph can't hit. Now Smith. Grant outside. And here's Smith. Back to Grant. Here's Bowen. Pass to Smith. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Mills. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Joseph. Mills with it. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Davis against Smith. Grant outside. Smith outside. Pass to Bowen. Now Smith. He's guarded by Mills. Now here's Smith. From downtown. It's rebounded by Bonner. Here's Joseph. Covered by Smith. And that one's good. Joseph.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Now Grant. Pass to Bowen. Grant outside. Over to the left wing. Smith with it. Shoots over Davis. Smith no good. Here's Joseph. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. And the basket by Baines.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Smith outside. Back to Smith. To the left wing. Pass to Bowen. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Bonner. It's rebounded by Grant. Fast break Miami. Here's Smith. And the shot's good.
William Smith.
Now here's
2
Mills.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Baines. Outside Mills. Got a hand on it. And here's Baines. Here's Joseph. Takes it inside. Misses from short range. Here's Bowen. Back to Grant. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter here. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Mills. Pass to Davis. Baines against Smith. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up at 3. Bowen with a rebound. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Grant. Doesn't go that time. Davis with the defensive effort. Here's Joseph. On the wing, Davis. Outside Mills from the arc. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Smith with it. Pass to Grant. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Mills. Puts it up from 15. That shot off. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.